Hey everyone, today I'm going to be swatching the new Morphe Brushes 35C palette, also known as the Morphe 35 Chic palette. This is just a really beautiful, sort of unique palette, so if you'd like to see swatches and my thoughts on the palette, just keep watching. Alright, so now you guys have seen swatches of this palette, let's talk about it. First off, I want to say that when I first saw this palette, it was weird. I saw the photo from Ulta that they posted that it was up, and I wasn't sure about this palette. It was the type of palette where I was like, that's unique, but it's kind of weird. And the longer I thought about it, I was like, I don't really have anything like this in my collection. I personally like Morphe shadows, so I was like, you know what? Let's get it, let's try it and see how I like it. And it is pretty in person, I have to say. It is way more stunning than online. And honestly, swatched, it's fine, but I'm more so curious about how it'll apply on my eyes, because honestly, like, it's not like the swatches were like anything amazing. It's just there's so many shimmers, and I'm not the biggest fan of shimmers. I like metallic, I like glittery, and I like matte. I do not like just plain shimmer, and a lot of these shades are plain shimmer. That being said, the colors in this palette is gorgeous. I do like the darker tones and how they're like purpley, or they're like green tone. I really enjoy that. There were a couple shades that I personally was really intrigued by. This purple shade Unfortunately, I didn't keep the slip that has the names. That is one thing about Morphe palettes. Just put the name on the palette. Like, it's not that difficult. If ColourPop can do it, you guys can do it. Just, like, get over yourselves and please put the names on palettes. If you're gonna name eyeshadows, it's just as simple as that. But this, like, glittery purple, it's really pretty. It doesn't look as good on camera as it does in person. I can definitely see these shades being more washed out than they are in person. In person, these look prettier. This shade down here was another one where I was like, that's super unique. I'm excited for it, and it honestly swatched really, really well. Again, on video, it doesn't show how beautiful it is, but it's like this brown that has gold and blue and even some pink reflex in it. It's really, really pretty. Usually a palette like this wouldn't strike me as something I would get use out of, but because it is unique in the fact that these aren't colors that I have together, actually most of these aren't colors that I have a ton of, and there aren't like a ton of duplicates in this palette. The only shades that I think this palette could have done without, like on camera, these two mattes, these like these two shades on camera, you can see the difference, but in person they look basically the same. So they could have had a different color, maybe like a metallic nude instead of like shimmery, but I don't know. This is stunning. That pinky red shade is really, really pretty. This palette does come with a glitter, which I know a lot of people don't like pressed glitters. Luckily, there's only one. Morphe's been putting a lot of pressed glitters in their palette, which is a shame because a lot of people will not use them. I personally don't use pressed glitters a lot because anytime I do, it just mucks up the eyeshadow underneath, so it's kind of pointless. But I don't know. It's a pretty like pink champagne color. Think of like pink champagne eyeshadow by ABH but in a glitter. It's pretty, and I definitely can see like myself doing lots of looks. Like you can definitely do like more natural looks with this palette, but then you can get into the darker and grungier, which would be what I would personally go for. I'm trying to get these to come across how they look in person, but it's just really difficult to do since the shimmers just do not like to show up on camera like they do in person. This is a beautiful palette and it is unique, and I like Morphe's formula. Not everyone does, but there's a lot of variation in the shades, and I do like that there is a decent mix of mattes and shimmers. There's a little too many shimmers for my liking personally. I definitely would prefer more metallics than just shimmers, but still, I definitely think that this is a unique palette and could definitely be a palette that is good. I will let you guys know what I think of the palette when I use it on my eyes. I will probably do that in the next few days, so I'll post a picture of the look on my community tab when I do. Let me know down below what you guys think of this palette. The packaging itself is just like really boring, and as you can see, already has like fingerprints on it, so I don't like this packaging. It just has a clasp that closes it. Super simple. I wish they would have done something like they do with some of the other ones, but it's fine. It's a 35C palette. You get 35 shades, which is a lot, and the quality is good in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, comment down below any videos you'd like to see me do. Go follow my Instagram, Makeup by Tasha XO, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey. Not for you. Oh, thank you. You're gonna get my phone all snotty. You get my phone all snotty. That's not for you, no. Good guy, huh? What are you doing all the way over there, huh? Huh? What you doing all the way over there? Hi. Oh, you're a sweetie pie today, huh? Oh, you said no, don't touch my toes. Do you say no, don't touch my toesies? Aw, you're kneading. That's so cute.